Chief here, and today I want to talk about isolation. And not isolation in terms of myself being an isolated person. Excuse me. Even though I have a family, like I think I try to isolate my family, and even my work does deal with isolation and protection, and how do you protect what you love, and is isolation a way you can do so? I think so still. Like, I believe that isolation is important. Excuse me. And I think that's why I think that we should become more accountable and more self-reflective. And that's one thing that isolation allows us to do. Because once we start gauging our own behavior at every level, even in the systemic racism and the white supremacy that we live in, if we start gauging our own behavior, we'll start understanding how we react to the environment better, and we'll be able to better handle the situations in our environment. Because we have to adapt, and I necessarily believe that. Because if we expect other people to adapt to us, and us not adapt to the surroundings, we're fools. And like, a lot of us are actually clown the people who adapt. And I'm not saying that our adaptation has to be placation, like placating to the bullshit. Our adaptation has to be necessarily understand that we are prey, and how do we avoid the predators. And a lot of these people are, a lot of the people who are placaters or who placate, they actually just go to the mousetrap and eat the cheese, or they just sit in the plate or in the pan and just willingly baste in the oven. But we can't do that. That's submission, not plate. That's submission. That's wholehearted submission. But what we have to do as isolationists is focus on us as individuals, and hopefully that makes us understand that helping ourselves first means helping our community first. And who is our community? Who is our community? Helping ourselves first helps our community first. Us asking or begging or marching or doing all this other stupid shit for the validation, or for somebody else to react, or for schools, for teachers unions who have already failed us, who are actually admitting to have failing us, and any teacher who admits that they failed the student should be fired immediately. I hope all these fucking schools around the country have no more teachers, because they all failed. Not just the black kids, mostly the black kids, but all the fucking kids. Fire all these motherfuckers right now, because they failed the United States of America, and that's why they're fucking placating to this communist nonsense, this critical theorist bullshit. They're spreading critical race theory because they're trying to blame black folks for it. And black folks need to understand that if we were isolationists, and understand we need to come up with our own theories based upon what the fuck these clowns are doing in their institutions. If we understood that we have to create the environment that we want to live in, and not have to understand that we always have to be reactionary to what they do. We can be offensive, we can be defensive. One part of being defensive is actually understanding that you are in control of everything you do daily. And everything you do daily should be for black empowerment. And what is black empowerment? Not being a fucking scumbag who's going to do some scumbag shit, and now all of the community has to rally in the streets to protect you because for some reason you're some fucking representative of us, and we have to battle that representation. Also, we have to battle your fucking idiocy. And then we have to fucking feel the brunt of it. All of it. It all comes back on us. So that is why I think we have to be isolationists. And maybe this is just my projection, as somebody who, I alienate a lot of people in my life, and I'm not going to hide from that. And I think it's because I'm an isolationist, and I'm trying to protect myself and my family as best I can. And a lot of people try to, especially nowadays, everyone's so political, and everyone's trying to enforce like their kind of nonsense ideology, and it's mostly leftists, which is in the lexicon. Not just for leftists, liberals, all those people. I've noticed that those people are way more forceful in ideals because they think they have moral standing behind their ideas. So then they start attacking people who are thoughtful and who actually know the things better than them and actually have been reading and understanding things greater than them. So the racism I felt from the left has been, you know, that I've seen has actually been absolutely just ridiculous. And the fact that they're the ones who are purporting that they're for our people. And the Republicans, we understand, you know, I think the Republican stance is just get it how you live, you know, just get it. And I'm that's not to say that they're not suspected white supremacists and they don't want, you know, black folks on the bottom rung of society, which they absolutely do. But I'm saying that they're at least challenging us, you know. The white supremacist liberals saying that they can have all the answers for us, and we absolutely need to reject any solution that they have because they don't have it. We only have it. And maybe as isolationists, we'll fucking pontificate and we'll ponder and we'll wonder and we'll just figure it out. I know what way I think we should figure it out, but I'm not going to say it. But I just want us to understand that we have to maybe go into isolation. Maybe stop marching with these clowns. If you see a Black Lives Matter flag on any fucking of these businesses that are not black owned, tear it down. Otherwise, say, give up your ownership of your business to me so I can represent, you know, blackness better. You know, give me your fucking business. Sign over your deed to your business fucking free of charge for reparations. If you fucking feel so badly about the country. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. And otherwise, but as isolationists, we shouldn't give a fuck what they're talking about. We should just disregard it because we're too busy working on ourselves and trying to build ourselves up. And if nobody fucks with us like they already don't, so be it. That's my thought of the day.